Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another episode. You would, even if you were broke, my love don't cost us. If you want to go cash, I won't. Even if you were broke, my love don't cost. When you rode up in the Escalade, babe, to the valley, the thing, to the rolling blade, my dad treat me right. That money can buy me if I want. If I gotta spend your cash, I don't. Even if you were broke, my love don't. All right. Salute to everybody coming in the building. I'm in a JLo mood today. You know what I mean? Even if you were broke, even if you had food stamps, my love don't cost a thing. Salute to Jennifer Lopez. We are surviving P Diddy. As usual, smash that like button coming in the building. I appreciate all y'all. I'm not surprised that JLo is stepping up to the plate. You know, step into my world. Because if anybody knows something about P Diddy, JLo knows some shit about P Diddy. Because JLo is a survivor. And allegedly, whatever she allegedly supposed to have turned over to federal agents, to the federal government, is very disturbing, very incriminating, and it corroborates Cassie's story. It corroborates this young 17-year-old girl, the male victim, everything, whatever she turned over that she still had held on too tight, it corroborates everybody else's story, Diddy. And like I told y'all, when people give me information, I tell y'all, this is allegedly. But I had to do my homework to find out why would Jennifer Lopez take time out of her busy schedule, you know what I'm saying, to turn something over against you, Diddy. What did you do to JLo to make her want to do this? You know what I mean? JLo, shout out to JLo. Got nothing but love for JLo. But JLo's been married at least 100 times since you, P. Diddy. So you telling me that you were that traumatizing, unforgettable, that she would have some kind of shit towards you to want to turn you over to the feds, dude? Like I said, Jennifer Lopez been married multiple times. Multiple relationships after that. You know what I mean? You don't see her treating Ben Affleck like that. You know what I'm saying? So you must have been that terrible. Everybody remembers their worst relationships. Raise your hand if you remember a relationship that was so horrible that you can't forget about it. Because I can tell you right now, I got relationships, well, I can't even say a whole bunch, but one in particular that was so horrible that I will never forget the things that this woman, the mean things that she done said to me. You know what I'm saying? Like things that I went through. So if Jennifer Lopez still remember this, I don't know if she's trying to if she's really doing this for the alleged victims, or if she still held resentments, because Jennifer Lopez held her own. JLo held her own. She said it in that song. My love don't cost a thing. You tried to buy her love, Diddy. You tried to smear money in Jennifer Lopez's face as if she was still working for a living color. Jennifer Lopez wasn't a background dancer when you met her, dude. She was way past motherfucking that. She was Jenny from the block when you got with her. And she told you to your face when you rode up in the Escalade, saw the valet. She was explaining it all. She said, never keep it real. You liar, Diddy. Then she was going at you in that song. We should have known back then when she said her love doesn't cost a thing. You thought because you had money that was going to get her, but JLo didn't care. As you see, she done married every nationality, every different kind of, you know what I mean? You can't say, oh, she only dealt with dudes that were big time producers or dudes that was this race, that race. Jennifer gave everybody a shot. Jenny from the block gave everybody a shot. You know what I'm talking about? Her love didn't cost a thing. Literally, you could have been getting emergency food stamps and she would have gave you a shot if you treated her right. Salute to everybody coming in the building, guys. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Jennifer Lopez allegedly sat down with federal agents and turned over some shit that can probably get P. Diddy life in prison. And y'all know Jennifer Lopez, I don't know the whole situation, Diddy, with Sean. I'm not going to speak on that. But Jennifer Lopez was there. So if she still has receipts and alleged text messages and pictures and shit that you supposed to allegedly send her, I mean graphic shit, I mean very disturbing shit, pictures and shit with you playing with your nipples, sending it to her, if that is true, that's the same thing the young girl said. That corroborates with all the other victims, Diddy. If you're sending penis pics and pictures of you playing with your nipples, what does that say to your honor? What does that say to a judge? The man's been doing this. You ain't been with Jennifer Lopez since the 90s or the early 2000s, and you still was sending her text messages and shit, still trying to get back with her? This is crazy, guys. This is pure survival at its best. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling y'all, I used to say surviving P. Diddy in a joking manner. But when I find out with all these people, the horror, the trauma, the way you held on to Jay-Z's ass on stage at that concert, you know what I mean? Very graphic and very gruesome. Knowing that all them people was in the audience at the concert and all you could think about was Jay-Z's ass. It's just crazy, guys. You know what I mean? And I never thought that Diddy had these kind of, ways with himself. I really didn't. It's like almost like the man can't control his habitat. When Diddy lock eyes with something that he wants, he actually goes and get it. You know what I'm saying? And if he can't get it, allegedly, he'll take that, and go ahead on and take that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Jennifer, you had Jennifer at her golden years too, Diddy. You know what I mean? You had her at her golden years. And you fucked it up by thinking that your money was going to make her bow down when she come to your town. Bow down when she come to your town. But Jennifer ain't bow down. Jennifer fought back. You couldn't have put your hands on her like you did Cassie. You couldn't do that. You know why? Because you seen the movie Enough. When Jennifer Lopez had enough and that dude was putting his hands on her and she was learning karate, Jennifer was a bad motherfucker in that movie Enough. I told y'all, I know karate, so I know how serious that is. Knowing martial arts, a lot of people be scared. It could be the hardest gangster dude that go around, them little motherfuckers that run around with the guns, we trapping, we spinning the block. Bust out in the karate stance. I guarantee you none of them gonna want to fight. I told y'all, I know karate. I was a burgundy belt. I don't know how many times I keep telling y'all I was a burgundy belt. Ask any person that knows Japanese and know any kind of karate or ever been to the dojo. You can ask Mr. Miyagi. I was a burgundy belt. That's a real serious high-ranking, person in martial arts. And Jennifer Lopez in that movie Enough, she knew karate, Diddy. You know what I mean? So she could have kicked that motherfucker, kick you right in your motherfucker head and knock them glasses off of your fucking face. You know what I mean? So now Diddy, I don't know, man. Whatever Jennifer Lopez, and they already said about them tapes. People keep talking about it's going to be some tapes that come out. There was allegedly 32 tapes. Motherfuckers still keep saying, oh, we don't know if Diddy's house was raided. Okay. We're going to wait till the shit continue to unfold. And when it all come out, I don't want nobody to come back and say, oh, I knew his house was getting raided. I don't give a shit. I'll say it. Because I believe it was rated. You know what I mean? When you got that much money, you can sweep shit under the rug. You know, they can make shit disappear. They can make you disappear with that kind of money. So how you think that people going, things that's coming out and Usher's still afraid to tell? It's crazy. This is about pure survival at this point. You know what I mean? Diddy is nothing to play with. Why you think all of these companies are separating themselves from Diddy? Because they probably already know the people that are going to come out. Jennifer Lopez is a very big name person. And I'm going to keep it honest with you. Diddy, you had Jennifer Lopez around the time when she played Selena. Rest in peace to Selena. Everybody, rest in peace to the late, great Selena. I used to love Selena's music. And when Jennifer Lopez played Selena, I'm not going to front, I was in love with Jennifer back then. I was like, God damn, she's fucking, you know what I'm saying? She was bad than a motherfucker. Like, go to timeout bad. Like, goddamn, go to timeout. You bad as a motherfucker. Go to timeout. She was go to timeout bad. You know what I'm saying? And I loved it, Selena. You know what I'm saying? And she really played the shit out that role. And you had her at that time. Taking her in places, getting in shootouts and shit. While she's going to rehearsal, doing shit like, come and more, come and more, send me tu, come and tu, nada more, que más me, ay, como me se muere. She played the shit out of Selena. Surviving P. Diddy. And you had her at that time. Like I keep saying, that was her golden years. She playing Selena, and you taking her to clubs, and this shootout, people getting shot in the leg, got the motherfuckers doing the Ricky Bobby, doing the Soldier Boy, and I'm talking to you, P. Diddy. All too fresh off in it. So if Jennifer Lopez really sat down with the feds, Diddy, I know you got to be shaking in your fucking Jerry curl and your Jerry curl waves, because this is going to be fucking, mind blowing. If Jennifer Lopez, you already had one big celebrity that you created, but you kept quiet and let her know your career is only going to go as far as I'm going to let you. And that was Cassie. If JLo dropped this bombshell, dude, and if the feds really went and sat down with her, they are doing their homework, Diddy. They are going back to life, back to reality. They're going back to lead up to now, guys. So y'all know I told y'all I'm going to bring it to y'all. Allegedly, Jennifer Lopez literally sat down with the feds and turned over some text messages, video footage, very graphic and disturbing shit. I'm talking about P. Diddy playing with his nipples, all types of shit. Allegedly, Diddy. But we can't say, oh, damn, this is far-fetched. We've been hearing about your nipple fetish, dude. We've been hearing about your nipple fetish. In order for you to get off, a motherfucker got to play with your goddamn tits. Somebody got to play with your tits, Diddy. So if Jennifer Lopez is saying that you've been one motherfuckers to play with your nipples all the way back then, so that how are you going to say that these people are just trying to do a money grab? You talking about everybody's trying to do a money grab. Tell me what Jennifer Lopez is trying to do this for then, Diddy. Jennifer Lopez told you to your face, and she told the world, Craig. I'm talking about the world. She told the world that her love doesn't cost a thing, and dissed you through that whole song, and then she dumped you. Messed up your whole image, because you just swore up and down, I'm P. Diddy. Who not gonna want me? Who not gonna want me? And Jennifer told you her love don't cost a thing. You know what I mean? And you can get some young chicks that's trying to get famous or trying to get into business. They'll take the money to try to get to the top. But Jennifer was already there. She was a fly girl back in Living Color days. She elevated. And Jennifer probably 80-something years old right now. But she got that Madonna surgery. That Madonna surgery that can still keep her looking like she's 22 and 23 years old. Madonna in her 80s. right now. I mean, yeah, Madonna's in her 80s. No, Madonna's like 100 and something. Jennifer Lopez is in her 80s or 90s. But they still got her looking like she's 22 years old. But P. Diddy, if she still remembers the graphic details of the horror that she dealt with dealing with you after all the other marriages, after all the other relationships, then this must mean you're really, really a savage. Okay? All her stuff is collaborating and cooperating with the other alleged victims, P. Diddy. Surviving P. Diddy. And I had to look shit up to see. I'm like, okay, why would Jennifer Lopez want to? We got 400 people in the building, guys. Can you guys make sure y'all smash that like button? It's very important. YouTube has to know that you guys are in the building and you guys are surviving P. Diddy along with me, along with JLo, and along with all the other alleged victims. They got to know that y'all in the house tonight. You know what I mean? I'm talking about tonight. It ain't even nighttime, but I like to say tonight because it just sounds real good when you're in survival and you're in battle mode. But I had to look shit up to see why would Jennifer Lopez want to do something like this, allegedly. And from what I found out, she got a damn good reason. She kept a lot quiet. Jennifer Lopez kept a lot quiet, and we just didn't know. Like, and she was talking about the horror that she dealt with. And I had to look it up, and when I saw it, I said, wow, this was horrific. This was horrific.
He was larger than life. But at first, I didn't like him at all. You know, I didn't. I thought he was like, you know.
She said right there, at first she didn't even like you. At first she didn't like you at all. But of course you kept on with your aggression. You kept on with your shit. And throwing your money in her face. You know what I mean? And like she said, when you rode up in the Escalade, saw the valet, she was killing that song when she said her love don't cost a thing. You know what I mean? But she said she didn't like you at first, Diddy. Salute to the 500 people in the building, guys. Make sure y'all smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, you got to like and you got to subscribe because this is what we do over here. It's all about surviving P. Diddy.
He was larger than life. But at first, I didn't like him at all. You know, I didn't. I thought he was like, you know, ick. I didn't like him because, you know, Sean and I were very different that way. They're simple questions. It's hard. It requires so much trust.
And while Jennifer was upstairs, he was down there getting a fellatio from her. Did she ever find out?
And shout out to Gene Dill. Diddy's ex-bodyguard already said the horror that Jennifer had to experience. Jennifer was upstairs, allegedly. And I'm saying alleged because I got to say alleged, but your ex-bodyguard, Gene Dill, said when Jennifer Lopez was upstairs, you was downstairs getting some head, getting some head by a total different person. You're getting head while JLo is upstairs. How disrespectful is that? And this was around the time when she was playing Selena. She's playing an iconic, legendary singer like Selena while you upstairs, while she upstairs, you downstairs getting some head, getting some head. How disrespectful is that, dude? So this is probably why she's coming out. And they all standing up for the victims. She know for a fact what Cassie was saying was true. Surviving P. Diddy. We got 500 people in the building, guys. I appreciate all of y'all, man. We all about survival and getting to the bottom of this shit. This is just making me get a better understanding that if Jennifer allegedly really did this, now I see why. Now I see why.
And while Jennifer was upstairs, he was down there getting a fellatio from her. Did she ever find out? She know now.
JLo has been very silent when it comes to her past with Diddy and these recent allegations about him being a pimp. But for all we know, JLo might have come close to being one of Diddy's victims. Some new details are starting to surface about how Diddy tried to control JLo and treat her the same way he later treated Cassie. But JLo managed to escape, and apparently one of the reasons Diddy became fixated on Cassie is because she looked like a young JLo. So
wow, so look, y'all hear that, right? The reason why he gravitated to Cassie, and it makes sense. Now that makes sense to me. Like, we doing the homework together. He gravitated to Cassie because he felt like Cassie looked like Jennifer Lopez. And Cassie does kind of got like that, you know, like that look, that complexion of JLo when JLo played Selena. You know what I mean? Like she had that JLo when she played a Selena look. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he gravitated to her. It's all making sense. And Jennifer Lopez survived. And they're saying that you was trying to treat her that way, but Jennifer Lopez's bag was too heavy for you to do that, sir. This is crazy, man.
Comes to her past with Diddy and these recent allegations about him being a pimp. But for all we know, JLo might have come close to being one of Diddy's victims. Some new details are starting to surface about how Diddy tried to control JLo and treat her the same way he later treated Cassie. But JLo managed to escape, and apparently one of the reasons Diddy became fixated on Cassie is because she looked like a young JLo. So what was the final straw for JLo to leave Diddy? And how has Jennifer reacted to Diddy being exposed for all of these vile acts? Let's get into it.
Jennifer stands by her man and issues a statement to the press.
She got a statement saying, I was a puppy all night and he didn't have a gun. She just said, look, I love Sean. I'm going to be with him.
And as you see, Jennifer Lopez stood by him when that shooting happened. This was back when that shooting took place in that nightclub. She said, I'm going to stand by you. So Jennifer Lopez was being loyal to the soil. And we're talking about Jenny from the block. Surviving P. Diddy. So she was standing by you then. But you think she's going to stand by you now knowing that another young girl, another young version of her that you allegedly was looking for, went through what she went through? The horror? I'm telling you, Cassie opened up a can of whip ass. She opened up a can of whip ass. And now everybody is standing up. Nobody's afraid no more. Jenny from the block. Yes, from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? And look, she stood up for you right then, but she ain't standing up for you now.
Of course, Sean's album at the time was coming out was Forever. She said, I want to be with him forever.
Do y'all remember that movie Enough, where JLo played a DV victim who learns to fight back against her husband? Well, word on the street is that this movie was inspired by JLo's relationship with Diddy.
Wow. I just said that. I'm sorry to cut that off, y'all. I told you the reason why Diddy did not want to try to mess with Jennifer Lopez physically because she played in that movie Enough. I told you she knew karate, she knew jujitsu, all kinds of shit. And I keep telling y'all I knew karate. I was a whole burgundy belt. And this is what she learned. So now they saying that movie was inspired by Diddy. Enough. She used that because when you're playing a role in a movie, in a film, the most important thing is becoming the character. Anytime that I'm doing an acting job, my goal is to become the character. So I can make it believable to the viewers that are watching. Jennifer Lopez, that character she was using was something that she was really dealing with Diddy. I didn't even know that. So Enough came out when she was kicking that dude's ass for survival. She was picturing it with P. Diddy the whole time. Wow. This is graphic, guys. Salute to the 700 people in the building. Continue to smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Because we are surviving P. Diddy over here. I don't know what y'all doing over there, but over here, we are about pure D survival.
Forever. She said, I want to be with him forever.
Do y'all remember that movie Enough, where JLo played a DV victim who learns to fight back against her husband? Well, word on the street is that this movie was inspired by JLo's relationship with Diddy. The timeline is interesting for sure because JLo accepted the role in Enough shortly after she broke up with Diddy in February 2001. JLo also later admitted that she suffered a nervous breakdown during the filming of Enough.
Wow, that is horrific. I'm sorry, guys. I'm mind blown because, like I said, y'all know when I hear an alleged rumor, I like to do my homework. I did not know that Jennifer Lopez suffered a migraine or she suffered a breakdown during that movie Enough. And her and Diddy just broke up when she got that part in Enough. So she was picturing kicking Diddy's ass, surviving P. Diddy. She was literally surviving P. Diddy at the time she was playing the role Enough. When she got the short hair. You know what I mean? She went from playing Selena, and then she got, and like I said, she was so innocent playing Selena. I will fall in love with you. I can fall in love. That's when Selena did the crossover, the United States American crossover. You know what I'm saying? But then when she got with Diddy, why did she have to turn to Diddy from the block? And then to the point that she had enough and had to start to fight back. Oh, this is crazy, man. I didn't even know that. I'm finding out as we go. So that's what she was doing. She wasn't kicking the white dude's ass. She was kicking your ass in the movie. This is crazy, guys. We're surviving P. Diddy. Salute to the 800 people in the building. We're all survivors over here.
Forever. She said, I'm going to be with him forever.
Do y'all remember that movie Enough, where JLo played a DV victim who learns to fight back against her husband? Well, word on the street is that this movie was inspired by JLo's relationship with Diddy. The timeline is interesting for sure because JLo accepted the role in Enough shortly after she broke up with Diddy in February 2001. JLo also later admitted that she suffered a nervous breakdown during the filming of Enough. She said, I was suffering from a lack of sleep, and I did have a kind of nervous breakdown. I froze up on set. Well, not on a set, but in my trailer. I was like, I don't want to move. I don't want to talk. I don't want to do anything. It was on that movie. Enough. Yeah, I did. I had a nervous breakdown. It's also interesting how the screenwriter Nicholas
Wow. Prayers for Jennifer Lopez. No big deal. Jennifer Lopez had a nervous breakdown on that movie. You telling me that during the movie Enough, she had a nervous breakdown and she was dealing with Diddy at the time? What makes y'all think that she just had a random nervous breakdown after she was the nice young Jennifer Lopez just blowing up? Motherfuckers was trying to say Jennifer can't sing to save her life. I don't care who didn't think Jennifer could sing. She wasn't the best singer in the world, but she convinced the world that she was Jenny from the block. And I was loving Jennifer's music. She wasn't like Whitney Houston. She wasn't like Brandy or none of those type of singers. But Jennifer had her own style. Surviving P. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So, and then she turned into Enough. She got into battle mode. She had a nervous breakdown during this movie. Who else you think, if she was dealing with P. Diddy, done been in shootouts in clubs, all this type of shit, she got to stop, drop, and roll. She meet P. Diddy, then she had to stop, drop, and roll. This is just crazy, man. So I didn't know Jennifer really was going through all of that. So she really did have enough. She really did have enough. And this is lining up with everything the other alleged victims and what Cassie said. We cannot be naive. I'm sorry, I'm not even looking at y'all, but I'm just talking to myself. We cannot be naive, Lord. Lord Jesus. This is just crazy. It's just so much stuff that's unfolding, God. You know, and I believe if this man is guilty, Lord, you are making him pay for the stuff that he did in the past. Bottom line. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, guys, we got 800 people in the building. Please continue to smash that like button and subscribe. Shout out to Jennifer Lopez for having the courage. And if you feel like you got something, Jennifer, and then you allegedly turned this stuff over to the feds, then you got your reasons. Because this was horrific. You was young and, you know, and everything like that. And, man. So, and then you got with him and then shit just got real. Shit just got real when you got with P. Diddy. And everybody else saying the same thing. So,
described this movie as a story about the worst aspect of the male psyche, that males have been taught traditionally to expect to get what they want. Now, if this doesn't describe Diddy to a T, it's no secret that Diddy is a massive narcissist with control issues. And multiple people who have worked closely with him said he was obsessed with controlling women, even after he stopped dating them. According to Diddy's longtime bodyguard, Gene Deal, even after Diddy and JLo went public with their romance, Diddy was still obsessed with controlling his ex, Kim Porter, and he had people following her around to see what men she was talking to.
He didn't want Kim to deal with nobody, bruh. We would leave Jennifer's house. He would call a babysitter. If Kim was out on the town, we was going to every spot in New York City that the babysitter thought she was at. Do you hear me?
Wow. So while he was with Jennifer Lopez, he was still allegedly, I gotta say alleged, even though Gene Deal, his ex-bodyguard, I know Gene ain't lying. All the shit Gene been talking about years ago, we are seeing it unfold right before our eyes. And so you was with Jennifer Lopez still keeping tabs on Kim Porter. How controlling is that? That's like me in my relationship right now, and I'm keeping tabs on my exes. I'm keeping tabs on my exes, and I never do. You know what I mean? I hope nothing but the best for them. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not keeping tabs on them. You know what I mean? Now, the ones who left me thinking that they was going to get better, I'll be happy as hell when I find out that they're doing terrible. I'll be happy as shit. Like, oh, wow, she got beat up by her new guy? That's what she get. You know what I mean? But I don't keep tabs on that. Damn, man, this is crazy. This is pure survival. Salute to the damn near 1,000 people in the building. Let's get those likes up. And salute to Jennifer Lopez, because she evidently had enough. She showed us how she can get when she has enough. You know what I mean? She get in karate mode, cut her hair, she start looking like a geisha girl. I'm telling you, man, this is pure survival at its best.
He didn't want Kim to deal with nobody, bruh. We would leave Jennifer's house. He would call a babysitter. If Kim was out on the town, we was going to every spot in New York City that the babysitter thought she was at.
Wow.
Do you hear me? Even when he wasn't dealing with her, he wanted complete control over her life.
And looking back at how Diddy treated JLo, it looks like he tried to control her too. In fact, it continued long after JLo moved on. To give you just one example, shortly after JLo reconciled with Ben Affleck in 2021, Diddy posted an old photo of him and JLo holding hands, talking about some throwback Thursday.
Wow. See, and that's very deviant right there. So you knew Jennifer Lopez moved on with Ben Affleck. She moved on with Ben Affleck, and you were still posting pictures of her talking about Throwback Friday, Throwback Tuesday, Throwback Wednesday. You were still obsessing over her when she had a whole nother new dude posted up. You know what I'm saying? She went from your pecker to his pecker. From your love or your obsession to his situation. It doesn't matter if Jennifer Lopez went from relationship to relationship. Shit just don't work out all the time. But you can't try to say that it was because of her. Anytime it comes to something going wrong in a relationship, Diddy, I'm sorry, but I blame you. I'm not even going to start crying, guys. Like, I'm just not. Even though this is horrific and it's horrible that all these alleged women or alleged victims and people who dated you in the past, they're all saying the same thing, Diddy. They're all saying the same thing. And Jennifer Lopez might have woke up one day, you know, and thought out of the kindness of her heart that she want to speak up and turn over evidence to the feds that God damn it. Y'all know what I'm trying to say? That coincides with what these other people are saying. Diddy, they're trying to take you down. You know what I'm saying? And Jennifer got her reasons. And I'm not mad at Jennifer. I don't think she's scorned. I don't think she's bitter. You know what I mean? I told y'all she's in her 90s. And they still got her looking like she's 22. The surgery is so fucking wonderful that Jenny from the block got. You know, so she's not bitter. She can get any man that she want to get. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like that, Diddy. Everybody is not obsessing over you. You are obsessing over them.
Look, this is textbook narcissist behavior. And when Diddy did an interview with Vanity Fair a couple of months later, he lied through his teeth and claimed his post was completely unrelated to JLo getting back together with Ben. I don't have nothing to say about her relationship or her life, Diddy told Vanity Fair. Now, we also know that Diddy cheated on JLo constantly while they were dating, and while at the same time being super controlling of her. He would even show up to her movie sets and make a scene when he found out she had a kissing scene, like the time she was filming The Wedding Planner with Matthew McConaughey.
What y'all shooting today?
The last scene we have.
Oh, that's hot. What's the last scene consist of? Oh, what? There ain't no kissing going on, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So he was showing up at movie sets, snatching the script out of her hand, asking her, like, oh, I know y'all ain't going to be kissing in this movie, knowing that she's an actor, did he? and you have to kiss and all that. You don't gotta, have real live sex, but it's her job. And you were so jealous that you would show up to the damn movie sets and grab the paper. Listen, I'm too confident in myself. I don't care if you're black, white, Chinese. I don't care what your nationality is. If you leave me to go to another dude, I'm gonna be like, bitch, you fucked up. Cause I'm the shit. Whip out the tissue. Whip out the toilet paper. That's how I feel about myself. That's how I feel about myself. Even if you go do better, I'm still gonna feel it inside you doing worse. You know what I mean? Because I know I'm a good catch. But you evidently was so jealous, you know what I'm saying, that she's going off with the white dude with the slick hair. You came on there just to see if she was kissing this motherfucker. This is crazy. And he had potato chip lips. Like his lips ain't even full. They potato chip lips. And you were so jealous, man. This is crazy and hideous. I didn't know Jennifer Lopez went through this. Shout out to the 1,000 people in the building. Like and subscribe. We are surviving P. Diddy over here, guys. This is real graphic and gruesome.
Oh, that's hot. Was this the last scene, sister? Oh, what? There ain't no kissing going on, right?
Yeah, he has a problem with stuff like that.
And there ain't not really no kissing going on.
Like a kiss, like a tongue.
Nah.
It's not like a kiss, it's like a last minute, last moment. It's not like a kiss on the moment. I think it's silly, kissing things, because I'm an actor and I know that it just doesn't mean anything and you don't care.
Again.
Yes, y'all hear that? Jennifer Lopez said it's stupid. She had to do a kiss scene, not a sex scene, not a love scene. You showing up at the daggone movie, flipping out, you know what I mean, performing like Michael Jackson, and when you do that, that can mess up a person's confidence. Like, that's why if you're going to be with somebody, they got to know what you do. Be with somebody that's going to support you for what you do. If a motherfucker ain't bigging you up, like, I don't care. If you a rapper, you a singer, you a dancer, even if you're awful at these things, your partner is supposed to give you confidence and tell you you are wonderful. You could dance your ass off. Even if you're a horrible dancer, your partner is supposed to give you confidence and supposed to support you even if you suck. That's what real love is. You know what I'm saying? But this man, because if you act like that, you could have messed up her whole thing. Like, she could have been in the movie not even playing her part right because she worried about you being hurt and affected by her having to kiss the white dude with the slick hair. I forget his name. She could have messed up that role, and it would have messed it up for all of us that wanted to see the movie. This is crazy. This is pure survival. Shout out to JLo, guys. It's 1,000 people in the building right now, literally, and we're all surviving P. Diddy. Shout out to JLo for having the courage to stand up and kick back and fight back.
Oh, what? There ain't no kissing going on, right?
Yeah, he has a problem with stuff like that.
And there ain't not really no kissing going on.
Like a kiss, like a tongue.
Nah.
It's not like a kiss, it's like a last minute, last moment. It's not like a kiss on the moment. I think it's silly, kissing things, because I'm an actor and I know that it just doesn't mean anything and you don't care.
Again, Diddy was cheating on JLo the whole time. Gene Deal even saw him getting it on with Karine Steffans while JLo was in the house.
And while Jennifer was upstairs, he was down there getting flicked from her.
Did she ever find out?
She know now.
And you said the female name was Karen?
Yeah, Superhead.
Oh, okay, Karine Steffans. You got to say the full name, man.
Yeah, I thought it was her.
Oh, so he was cheating on Jennifer Lopez with Superhead. Now that's crazy. So Jennifer Lopez was upstairs and you were downstairs with Karine Steffans, Superhead, having her make it disappear. Because Superhead could make it disappear. Like, this is what they said. Superhead said that. Like, she makes it disappear. You can look down and you like, where it's at? It's gone. It's all the way back in the back of your throat. That was Superhead. I mean, how could Jennifer Lopez compete with that? This is just pure sadness. Because it shouldn't be about if she could make it disappear. It's about the heart and about the love. You downstairs getting some Superhead while Jennifer Lopez is upstairs reading a script for a movie, thinking she has a good man on her side. And you down there getting ate up. Getting ate alive. This is crazy, man. And Superhead was going around doing that to everybody. To Shaq. That's what she was doing. Just destroying marriages. Just taking peckers and making them disappear. Just taking peckers. Here, give me your pecker. Give me your pecker. Here. Making them all disappear. Women are looking around like, where's my man's dick? Where's my man's penis? And they're all down her mouth. She done made all of these peckers disappear. That is just crazy, guys. We are surviving P. Diddy, man. Cheating on Jennifer Lopez while she's upstairs in the same house. What the savagery? Surviving P. Diddy.
JLo was in the house.
And while Jennifer was upstairs, he was down there getting a fillet from her.
Did she ever find out?
She know now.
And you said the female name was Karen?
Yeah, Superhead.
Oh, okay, Corinne Stephens. You got to say the full name, man.
Yeah, I thought it was her.
So Diddy was trying to do the same thing with JLo that he had previously done with Kim Porter and later with Cassie. But JLo had...
Wow.
We play to push ourselves.
This is crazy. When you do your homework,
JLo had a strong support.
and you get the receipts on why Jennifer Lopez, if she allegedly turned some shit over to the feds, from looking at these graphic details of what this woman went through, this horror, I can understand where she's coming from. You know what I mean? And she probably felt terrible. Like, damn, Cassie had to go through what he tried to take me through. That is just horrific, guys. We're surviving P. Diddy. This is sad. And then there's more stuff unfolding as the week goes about Diddy and what's in his closet. What's in his closet. This is crazy.
14. And plus, she was already famous in her own right, so she managed to escape just in time. And the final straw for JLo was seeing Diddy allegedly shoot up a club and let his friend Shine take the fall for it. The incident took place in 1999 inside Midtown's Club New York, where Diddy, JLo, and Shine had been partying. According to Paper Magazine, at around 2:20 in the morning, Diddy accidentally bumped into a man spilling his drink. And this man happened to be Matthew Allen, aka Scar, a Brooklyn ex-con. Scar allegedly threw a few fat stacks wrapped in rubber bands in Diddy's face, and he also made some comments about Diddy wasting money for no good reason. Before you know it, things heated up and shots rang out. According to multiple eyewitnesses, some of the shots came from Diddy's gun, and 3 clubgoers ended up injured, with one woman taking a hit to the face. Diddy and JLo quickly left the venue and escaped in his 1999 Lincoln Navigator, but they ended up getting pulled over after running a red light. Turns out they had a stolen 9mm hand stashed in the trunk, and they were both arrested. But the nightmare wasn't over for JLo. She spent
and that's crazy. Jennifer Lopez literally went from playing Selena to riding in the back of a cop car with handcuffs during her surviving P. Diddy, during her survival. She probably thought her whole career was over. And look what happened to Shine. Shine went and did all that time in jail, came out weird than a motherfucker. I'm glad he found whatever, his spiritual, thing with his God. Everybody has a right to believe in whatever they believe in. I'm not a religious person. I'm spiritual. I don't get into nobody's shit. But Shine came out very different and very weird because he was surviving P. Diddy. Salute to the 1,000 people in the building. We got 1,000 people. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Miss Cherry. Miss Cherry just hit that super chat. She just sent the player $20. This is pure survival. This is pure survival, guys. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody in the building. And Jennifer Lopez, she had enough. She's strong and she's fighting back. I don't know how many times I keep telling you, Diddy, if you try to come for me, trust and believe. I told everybody, I know karate. I was a burgundy belt. So I'm not afraid. I know how to start fire with my bare motherfucking hands, dude. So try to run up on me. I'm going to hit you with a roundhouse. You know what I mean? And you're going to be sitting there laying down talking about Jean-Claude Van Damme. He kicked the shit out of me. I'm not afraid. This is pure survival, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Let's get the likes to 1,000. Fuck it. Surviving P. Diddy.
14 hours locked up, and one police source said she was crying and sobbing hysterically the whole time. Shine and Diddy's bodyguard also got arrested for their involvement in the incident, and Shine ended up serving a 10-year prison sentence. Diddy, however, managed to dodge a jail stint thanks to his high-powered legal team featuring heavy hitters like Johnny Cochran and Benjamin Braffman. Diddy's lawyers successfully argued that Diddy was acting in self-defense, but the word on the street was that Diddy left Shine hanging, and Gene Deal spilled that Diddy put the squeeze on witnesses, pushing them to flip and testify against Shine.
Yo, bro, listen to me. Y'all heard it from me, but Sean said it himself in his interview. You supposed to be my brother, and you got people testifying against me? Those people were testifying, they were brought to Puff first, saying that what they saw against Shine, what they saw Shine do.
By this point, JLo had seen enough, so she immediately dumped Diddy to save her career and possibly her life. Now, Diddy was pissed that he lost control of JLo, and he tried desperately to get her.
And you know what? When JLo actually left you, Diddy, when she left you back in the day before I found out about these alleged allegations and all of this sickness, I felt bad. I was actually mad at JLo. I said, damn, that's fucked up. JLo ain't got no love for Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. So JLo ain't got no love for Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg? That's how I felt. I was on your side. I said, damn, JLo ain't, she don't fuck with niggas. That's what it is. She don't like this color here. That's what I was thinking. I thought once she done came from a living color and she done came up and then she ain't messed with the brothers no more. But that wasn't it. That wasn't it, goddammit. It was what she had to endure. You know what I mean? Getting with you, she had to be in her very first shootout. You know what I'm saying? Her life was on the line. You know what I mean? So I get it in pure survival that it was dangerous for her to be dating a motherfucker like you. Of course, you gonna make her go. After you, Diddy, she fuck around and went and started dating Harry Potter. She fuck around and start dating Harry Potter, going out there looking for treasure. You know what I'm saying? Because that's some scary, traumatizing things to go through. You know, like I said, guys, this is allegedly. I don't know if she really turned over alleged text messages, alleged video footage. If it come out that she really did, I'm not mad at you, Jennifer, for having the courage. You had enough. You know what I'm saying? Like Diddy tried to buy your love. And you told him to his face, my love don't cost a thing. If you want to keep me, if you don't. If you want to spend your cash, I won't. Because even if you were broke, my love don't cost. She told you. And I love that part when she said, when you rode up in the Escalade, saw the valet. Yo, she was killing that shit. But I'm so glad, man, that it's a lot that's just coming out during survival. You know, and I'm glad that the feds are watching, P. Diddy. So, because, you know, I wouldn't have been this vocal. That's how you know that I'm confident. I finally got off of welfare. So I'm not afraid for you to go get my food stamps turned off like you did back in March. You call the welfare office, they're going to let you know, look, that nigga ain't on welfare no more. He's doing good for himself. From surviving you. You helped him get off of welfare when you tried to turn my food stamps off. Not even tried, you really did. And I hate that I keep bringing it up because I'm like a welfare case scorn. I'm not a woman scorn, but I'm a welfare case scorn. You know what I mean? I am a survivor. Okay? You ain't never, sexually assault me or try to hug me from the front or try to hug me from the back. You know what I'm saying? But you did have the gay snipers out there on my roof. There was 3 gay snipers across the street from my house around the time when you got my food stamps turned off. I'm not even mad at that. You know what I mean? Because there's people who dealt with worse, Diddy. As the new year come out, it's going to be so much shit. Keefy D trial still coming up. This is crazy. We are watching this in real time. Surviving P. Diddy. And back in the day, dude, I would have probably went and walked and got you a cheesecake. I would have probably walked all the way to Brooklyn to get you a cheesecake. Thinking that I was going to be a star. Not thinking that years later I'll be working at Arby's. Fucking with you. This is just pure survival, and it's just sad that all of the victims and all of the artists, people that was dedicated their life to only get their publishing back 3,000 years later, where the publishing is only worth $26 a year after you done spent all the money. This is just sad. Surviving P. Diddy.
We're back.
Okay, so I go to a note, and as they saw me, the person who was in charge out there or whatever, saw me appear at the window. I guess that was their cue. And they released like hundreds of doves, white doves.
Oh my God, I can't breathe.
Right, and I was like,
Oh my God. Did it work?
Wow.
Hot water fat.
Jennifer Lopez was linking up
Upgrade to an
with
Wendy
Wendy Williams, and Wendy been saying shit about you. They was all linking up. This was all going to come out.
That didn't work. All right, 2 more things, Doug, and then we can go to the break. Did you give back to Bentley?
yes.
See, because that's what a girl does. And one more. And the rolls.
And the diamond.
And the diamond.
But no amount of doves or Bentleys was enough to convince JLo to go back to Diddy. She quickly moved on with Ben Affleck and completely rebranded her public image. At this point, there was nothing Diddy could do anymore. But when he met Cassie in 2005, he apparently became obsessed with her because she favored a young JLo. And there's a lot of speculation that at least part of the reason why Diddy treated Cassie the way he did was because she looked like JLo. And Diddy finally found someone he could have.
Oh, hold on. By the way, it's Christmas time coming up. And I'll never say this on my lives, but I'm going to say it because Christmas is next week. Merry Christmas to all of y'all, to all into Christmas. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to ask, was Diddy naughty? We don't got to ask if he was nice. Santa Claus, no. You see what Santa Claus done brought. You know what Santa Claus going to bring you this year, Diddy? Santa's going to come down your motherfucking chimney holding a lawsuit. Santa Claus going to come down the chimney holding a lawsuit. Another goddamn lawsuit coming down the goddamn chimney. That's crazy. And a one-horse open goddamn sleigh. You know? But anyway, like I said, guys, Christmas is next week. And my Cash App, if you want to support the channel, my Cash App is $Jamil Peterson 38. God damn it. Surviving P. Diddy.
Complete control over. I mean, we know how vengeful Diddy is towards people who stand up to him and break free from his control. Just look at how he did Aubrey O'Day from Danny Decane. The issue with him controlling Jennifer was that she became a megastar, so he couldn't just sabotage her life and career as easily as someone with less star power. Just think about how many bad boy artists didn't get past a certain point of commercial success, even though they were some of the most talented artists in R&B and hip-hop. Anyway, back to how Diddy saw JLo and Cassie. Cassie really looked like a baby-faced version of JLo when Diddy met her. And what Diddy did to Cassie could have been some sort of sick payback for JLo in his mind. Diddy ended up controlling every aspect of Cassie's life. And that just shows you how twisted and evil he is. Kim Porter died shortly after she reportedly started writing a tell-all book about her life. And then JLo escaped and became a superstar independent of Diddy. So since Diddy couldn't publicly humiliate and destroy one woman who left him, he found another, put her in the same position, and broke her to satisfy himself. Of course, this is all speculation, but it's not like Diddy hasn't shown us time and time again what kind of person he is. Anyway, a lot of people are now saying JLo should speak out on Diddy and what she went through with him. But honestly, I don't think that's gonna happen because JLo has 2 kids and then a whole blended family with Ben Affleck. So she probably wants to stay as far away from Diddy's mess as humanly possible. One fan said,
now you heard that? They say Jennifer should speak out. So, if allegedly she turned something over to the feds, Diddy, you better be fresh as hell. You better be fresh as hell because them feds watching. I'm be fresh as hell if them feds watching. You better be fresh as hell, dude, because the feds are watching. You know what I'm talking about? So like I said, I appreciate y'all and I appreciate Jennifer Lopez's courage. You know what I mean? Now, you really playing that role from enough. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, allegedly she done turned over some shit. And I'm dying to know what's on that thing. With the video footage, with the text messages, I don't care. I done already heard you supposed to have been pinching your nipples and playing with your breasts. You know what I'm saying? Playing with your Rick Ross breasts. Talking about, oh, yeah, make sure you look at this, Jennifer. Oh, I got the Rick Ross breast, and I'm at Wingstop. Oh, you know what I mean? Like if they got audio of you doing that, talking about like Rick Ross playing with your breast, then that's just gonna be on you, Diddy. All that's gonna do is just prove that the alleged victims are telling the goddamn truth. And this was a crazy, great, sick, and bizarre, mind-blowing episode of Surviving P. Diddy.